Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and once again I welcome you to the next Ielts writing video. In this video I'm going to tell you about unnecessary language fillers which we use commonly and they decrease the band score. So you must avoid unnecessary language fillers which are decreasing your band score, and then you are surprised to see your Ielts result that, oh, I wrote a very good essay, I wrote a very good letter or report, and still I'm not getting my required bands and all that stuff. In speaking, people tend to use unnecessary language and expressions that are sometimes referred to as fillers. In American English, it's very common to use you know it's quite difficult, it's important, and all that. So that's a filler. However, this is not normally done in formal writing and leads to indirect language. Unnecessary language tends to be found at the beginning of sentences and reduces the impact of sentences as they become more long-winded and less direct. This has the effect of reducing the impact of diluting the ideas being presented. Now, I'm going to give you some example of unnecessary language fillers and we need to avoid them. For example, nowadays, parents become more conscious about their children's growth than they were before. Now, if we just delete the underlined word nowadays, this phrase is going to give the correct or exact meaning in a direct way. Just feel, nowadays parents become more conscious about their children's growth than they were before. Instead of that, if we only say parents become more conscious about their children's growth than they were before, see that it conveys the same meaning. So this is better. Another example, in recent years, it is easy to find many news stories on television, in newspapers and on the internet that describe violent crimes. Instead of that, if we just remove in recent years, it's better. Then the sentence will look like, it is easy to find many news stories on television, in newspapers and on the internet that describe violent crimes. In the same way, as we all know, life on campus is totally different from high school. Now this, as we all know, is unnecessary language filler. If we avoid this, the sentence will be more emphatic. Life on campus is totally different from high school. So we should avoid the words like nowadays, in recent days, as we all know, and all that. I know some of you will say in my older videos, in my previous videos, I was saying that you should use this and that and all that, but now I'm saying you should avoid it. Well, actually, this is what you need to do now. See, when we learn, then we deny some of the things we know, right? We change our ideas and all that. So this is the current thing, you need to follow that. Deleting the underlined words as we did, underlined phrases will make the sentence more direct. So you need to write more direct sentences and avoid unnecessary language fillers. Okay, the words or phrases before the comma add no meaning. Now when you say in recent days, it doesn't add any meaning. As we all know, it doesn't add any meaning, right? Because they are far too vague for formal writing. Educated native speakers almost never use them in writing, and as much they should rarely be used. They are used in speaking in order to give the speaker time to think. In speaking, you can use them. Now, these are the common phrases that should be avoided. So I'm going to tell you about that. Common phrases that should be avoided include the following. From my perception, okay, I used to say use these phrases, but now I'm saying don't use these phrases. Anyways, in recent days, as we all know, I guess one of the things nowadays some people believe, from my point of view, I am convinced, as far as I am concerned, first of all, one of the things, on one hand, on the other hand, right? Indeed, after all. So these are the words which should be avoided. You should try to avoid these words. Then your writing or your sentences are going to be direct. These are artificial fillers. They should not be used in writing, because IELTS writing is academic writing, whether you are taking general training IELTS. So in essay writing, they are expecting formal piece of writing from you. That's all. Thank you very much. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I run another channel, Asad Yaqub Vlogs. You need to subscribe to that channel as well. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, you can contact me for that. And I also offer IELTS writing correction service. If you want to get further details about correction service, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number through message, and I'll send you all the details. Asad Yaqub wishes you a fantastic bench score in your IELTS writing, especially in your essay writing. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.